Just 8 days of these rare mass protests have made China publicly back down. Just how and why has China relented? Policy concessions are rare from China. China hardly ever buckles under negative scrutiny. A country that rolled military tanks over its own people in Tiananmen Square has never given in to street protests. So what has changed? First of all, China has been stunned by the scale of this protest. Years of relative calm post the Occupy 2014 protests have made China believe that Hong Kong has finally fallen in line with the rules of mainland China. This came as a rude shock to them, a rude surprise to them. A clampdown on protesters just before the G20 would send out the wrong message and shift focus from China's main agenda at the G20, which is trade. Hong Kong is certainly an unwanted headache for China, especially when it comes to the US. Just a few days ago, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said that America was concerned about the proposed extradition bill. He also threatened new legislation that would downgrade Hong Kong's special status as a trading hub. China wouldn't want that because this special status is significant. Hong Kong has economic freedoms that are restricted to the rest of China. Freedoms that have led to many large Western businesses basing their lucrative China operations in Hong Kong. Just yesterday, Washington said that US President Donald Trump would raise the issue of protests with President Xi at the G20 summit when the two leaders met. At this time, China does not want any focus shifting away from the crucial trade talks with the US. While Trump sees everything as leverage, Hong Kong would certainly be one. And then there is the Taiwan question. Taiwan has seen a heated presidential election, which has almost looked like a referendum on relations with China. Emboldened by the protests in Hong Kong, Taiwan also saw protests in support of Hong Kong. China is trying to woo Taiwan into the mainland. And the Taiwanese president is extremely pro-independence. A Hong Kong spillover to Taiwan would certainly be too much collateral damage for Beijing. So for the moment, China has put this controversial bill on the back burner, a very rare concession from Beijing and hence very significant.